Have you ever thought about what makes a superhero, well, a hero? Today we're going to peel back the curtain on one of the most famous superfamilies out there, the Pars, to uncover a surprising truth. Their biggest secrets aren't in their amazing powers, but in their everyday routines.
I mean, you might think the most interesting thing about them is their supersuits or their incredible abilities, but what if I told you the real secrets are hidden in their morning alarms, what they eat for breakfast, and even just how they say goodbye? It's a question we've all probably wondered at some point, right? When they aren't saving the world from the latest supervillain, what does a normal day actually look like for them? Well, let's dive in and break it down.
Okay, let's start at the very top with the heads of the household, the superparents themselves, Bob and Helen Parr.
First, we've got the patriarch, Bob, who the world knows and loves as Mr. Incredible. Yeah, we know he's strong, but what does his daily routine reveal about the man behind the mask? So check this out. It's the consistency here that's so telling. Bob always wakes up early. That just speaks to his discipline. He usually eats a lot, which, makes sense for fueling all that strength, and he never forgets his suit. Now, this isn't just about being prepared, it's about his identity. His whole routine is built around being Mr. Incredible, 24/7.
And of course, you can't have Mr. Incredible without the incredible Elastigirl. Helen is the supermom who, sometimes quite literally, holds this whole family together. Helen's routine shows us she's the family's strategic core, the planner and the protector. She's not just reacting to chaos, she's proactive. She usually checks the city map for trouble before the day even really begins. Her speed isn't just a power, it's about efficiency. And you see her reliability in those small but really telling details, like never losing her keys. She is the anchor, always ready for action.
All right, so that's the parents. Now let's see how these traits trickle down to the next generation. The Parr kids are three very different individuals, and trust me, their daily routines could not be more distinct.
This comparison just lays it all out there perfectly. The two older siblings are like night and day. On the left, you've got Dash, who is just pure kinetic energy. His entire routine is about motion and impulse. But then on the right, Violet's habits show a completely different personality, one that's built on quiet control and consideration. It's that classic sibling dynamic, right? One pushes all the boundaries, while the other maintains them. But there's one more crucial piece to this family puzzle, the true wild card of the family, the baby, Jack.
Even a baby has a routine that tells a story. Jack always laughs, which shows the joy he brings to the family. He usually drinks milk. Simple, classic baby stuff. But then there's step 3. He never stops surprising them. That one little habit introduces this element of wonderful, delightful chaos into the family's otherwise structured life.
So after looking at all these individual schedules, this really fascinating big picture starts to emerge. It's not just about what they do, it's about the consistency. The routine itself is the real hero here. It's this invisible framework that truly defines who these characters are.
And this table just lays it all out so clearly. Look at the always and never columns. These are the absolutes, the non-negotiables that form the bedrock of their personalities. You've got Bob's discipline, Helen's reliability, Dash's energy, Violet's thoughtfulness. It's all right there, spelled out by their daily actions.
And that's really the ultimate takeaway here. We don't need to see them perform some grand heroic acts to understand who they are as people. We just need to watch their daily patterns. Their consistent actions speak so much louder than any single superpower ever could.
And that kind of brings us to the final thought. We've seen how the Parr family's habits really define them. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? If someone were to break down your day, what would those always, usually, and never actions say about you? What character does your routine reveal?